Hi, my name is Adil Mohammed Javid. I'm the Artistic Director of Alchemy Arts. Healthy Minds, Healthy Bodies is a project that was developed in partnership with the Trafford Drug Service and Trafford's Drugs and Alcohol team. It's a pilot project that looked at opening up a dialogue with black and minority ethnic communities who may not want to go into formal treatment but can make informed choices based on the risks. So we it was a year-long program and it was a pilot project, during the year we delivered 4 sessions. One was addiction and the cultural stigma, one was a workshop with the Somalian community and kind of exploring the dangers of cats and the effects it has on the community, and also about the legislation, the new legislation, the laws that have come into place, especially regarding cats. And the third one, which is one of the most important ones, was addiction and the role of Islam. A lot of people from the South Asian community, especially from the Muslim community, don't have any kind of support when it comes to addiction, especially when it comes to the mosques. And we wanted to kind of create a dialogue and build a relationship between the mosques and the statutory services to see where we could actually kind of have some good practice and work together. So during this kind of film, one of the things that we want to focus on is the conversations that we had with the young people, but also people from the Muslim community and the opinion of people from the mosques, like the imams.
My name is Salah Abdul Samad. I'm here today at the Agadir community, participating in a workshop on the dangers of cat and the support for the community. Substance has been made illegal last year by the UK government. We have workshops like this to inform the community about the legislation so that they don't break the law, and if necessary translate and interpret the legislation materials and disseminate within the community. So important that we continue to do the workshops like this one to create awareness about the whole issue of khat in the UK.
I learned that this drug was a Class E drug, and it was made illegal last year by the British government. This workshop has been very informing, so it's the type of stuff that I don't know.
So what happens if you're found in possession of khat? What happens? Do you think what happens to you?
Yeah.
Or any other person?
Yeah. You get 3 warnings. Or you get a warning first.
The first time.
And then the second time you get a £60 fine. And the third time you get put in prison.
Wow. So you don't want to go to prison?
No, I don't.
So did you know this, all this information before today?
No, I
Dangers of addiction, but yet we don't have the support mechanism. And the reason I set this up was quite personal. I have a friend of mine that I've known for years, a Muslim young brother, and he rang me after hearing about Alchemy and some of the projects that we were doing, and he said to me, I'm in a really bad way. And I said, what's happened? And it was Eid at the time, it was on Eid day, so I just thought he rang me to say Eid Mubarak or something like this. And I said, what's up, how can I help you? He goes, I'm in hospital. So instantly I thought, you know, he's in danger, what's going on? But he'd been sectioned under the Mental Health Act because of his addiction, and he had issues with cannabis and drugs, and he wasn't getting any support, and this was the end product because he wasn't getting any support from the beginning.
The 2 basic reasons why Alchemy Arts set up this pilot project, one of them was to raise awareness within the community around drugs and alcohol and also break that taboo. We have many individuals, especially within the black and minority ethnic community, who are involved in taking drugs, illicit drugs and alcohol, and we find that the community sometimes, instead of supporting, they kind of stigmatise them and push them away. And our project was very much around raising awareness of services available if and when they're ready to engage with them, and also to make individuals who are involved in drugs and alcohol to to show them that it's actually okay. We understand there may be a reason behind why you're involved in such activities. Secondly, was around getting in contact with schools and becoming an early adapter of raising awareness around drugs and alcohol with young children within schools. We want to use the arts as a tool to raise awareness, to show the impacts of drugs and alcohol, and hopefully we can link in with this with the wider strategy of government as well.
If not, then I think this is our duty as a society to help one another, including our family, our parents, our society, particularly with our mosques. I think in this day and age our mosques have indeed failed us in terms of educating us what's right and what's wrong. But I think more of the point is that the mosque should do something and help us have more events like this, have more social gatherings like this. And
I think events like this take your mind off other stuff,
yeah.
so you'll be more occupied in certain stuff like this, because I know a few people into boxing and stuff like that, and they look after their health more than anything else, so they won't want to go into all these habits and stuff like that. They'll rather concentrate on events like this, and when you've got tournaments and stuff, they'll work hard, they'll work their physique to basically go for these tournaments.
The main problem is that our age is not too harsh and too strict. And plus they don't have the mentality of having that UK British mentality talking to us about it, whereas our young generation such as ourselves, we could tend to talk about problems to our friends and our work colleagues, but as a family we would hide it, and the only reason is because they don't understand, and when our problems are rising with us, the young generation, they tend to take it very serious matters.
The root causes that need to be addressed. When you're talking about parents and children, the relationship, I think even the parents don't approach the kids.
The problems, yeah.
What's going on in your mind? What's this?
The kids don't approach the parents.
It's exactly the same problem there.
I think that's with a lot of communities, not just Pakistani communities, all communities to be honest.
It was a good turnout and everybody enjoyed their time here. Why not? I'll definitely do this in the future again. Why not?
The workshop was really informal and the people have really enjoyed, and young and old and women have participated, and because some of these community members, the khat has really affected them in their family lives.
Imams in our mosques are not approaching the youth as of that, may be because of their cultural differences, because they're from back home and we're from here. We need more younger imams, we need more younger youth people to get together so that we're able to communicate with the youth and bring them forward. For example, if they've got any problems, they should not be afraid to approach ourselves, being me, myself, anyone. They should be open and be able to approach us so that they can share their problems, and the only other people that I think of it is, regardless of the parents, they won't go to the parents. An imam is that person that they trust, they tell their problems, and they shouldn't be shy to come to us, and we're more than happy to help them people. And the other best way that I think that we would be able to put this into practice is that if we start having events, if we start putting out events, posters out and bringing in people from outside to help these people that have these addictions, being that a drug addiction, being that an alcohol addiction, regardless, we should now start getting the community together, getting these events on, and start bringing in the youth. Anyone that's got any problems, come forward, we're more than happy to help. We'll be able to talk to you, and whatever is in our power, we would be more than happy to help them. People are just not confident coming forward. The culture in the mosques, especially now, it's just when they come to the mosque, they listen to Imam Sahib and they go, because Imam Sahib is not connecting with the youth like that, because they're from back home and we're from here. Imam Sahib needs to stand on the mic and openly say it to him that if you have a problem, talk about drugs, talk about alcohol issues, people want to come forward, they should come forward, and we'll be more than happy to help them.
Taboo issues. Unfortunately, in the Muslim subculture or minority here in England, people are very shy to speak about certain issues, be it sex or drugs or any other addiction. But the mosques are indeed open. to discussion around these issues. They're slowly getting better at it with the help of people. So here today we had a discussion where the Imam talked about examples from the life of the Prophet himself, where he opened up with love and affection. People were able to come out and speak about what they needed to, and they were given the advice that was needed. People like Alchemy Arts are now helping, and hopefully we'll be getting somewhere in future.